Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the D Team campaign. I have prematurely changed the OBS layout because I didn't want to waste time during stream to change it, so you'll know what's coming up a little bit earlier here. But when we last left off, uh, well, I guess that is up for the players to find out. All right, let's see. Who did the recap last time?
I believe I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this time it should be Quill.
Well,
No.
apparently it likes Crow twice, but now we'll do a D2 and see for reals. No, it's it's you.
No.
Sony Clink.
Oh, it's Sonic Link. Okay.
You gotta make it Quill, man.
I mean, if we go by the OBS order, he's second, but if we go by uh, the Discord order, it's you.
Let's go by OBS order then.
No.
Doesn't
No.
matter. Both ways, Crow is number 3.
Okay. So last time we went through the icy mountain. Both Newbie and Hope ended up falling into a lot of ice traps, which got them quite a bit of exhaustion. Hope being in his Dratini form and Newbie being his Shinx. Like one of them fell into a lake, one of them fell down a pitfall trap, and all that stuff. We eventually reached a cavern where all the oxygen was sucked out, and in order to fix that, Iris used a hammer to break open an ice wall, in order for some oxygen to finally get in. And eventually, we had our first encounter against a cryogonal, which, if memory serves me correctly, Newbie couldn't hit for crap while Hope and Iris carried the team. After beating that cryogonal, he revealed that that area was uh, Kiram's area, and Iris decided to nope on out there, and Hope decided to nope on out there. Newbie managed to keep us there for a bit of exposition, but we basically noped on out there, and we climbed down and went to at Hope's behest, went to the Reshiram side of this plane, where we eventually learned from a seer that our next path we needed to go on was through the path that would be given to us through Iris's bangle. So now we're on our way to head out of this plane back into the plane between planes and head to the techno place that appeared from Iris's thing. And that's pretty much where we are.
Sweet, go roll yourself some luck points with a D6.
See, Quill, this is why these aren't so bad.
You say that, but
I was gonna laugh if you got a 1 and be like,
That would have
oh,
been pretty funny, yeah.
all right. So on your way back, you don't. It's pretty uneventful unless you want to go wake up the Abra again.
Mm,
Nah.
Nah.
no.
Bothered him enough.
Maybe bow to his incense that lit itself.
Has that burned out by now?
I mean, incense can burn for a few hours. I don't know, how much did you give him?
I gave him one stick, really.
Yeah, like, I don't know. One stick of incense lasted like 3 hours at my kung fu studio.
How long were we at the temple?
I mean,
Or
I can't
Moss?
imagine you were there for more than an hour.
Yeah.
You guys kind of walked in, talked to a few guys, prayed, and got an answer, and then walked out.
Oh, sorry, the Mosque.
Yeah, the mosque.
It's still like squeeing.
Iris will have to go fulfill that one day. But yeah, so you make your way back to the hill that you came here from, and I suppose Are you ready to lift up the never melt ice with all of the glory?
Yes, yes. Well, it's really hard to go into a pose while you're a snake, so I'll hold it up as much bravado as I am able to muster in this body.
You probably like bow your head low and raise your tail high while it's holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the air shimmers and the gateway back opens.
All right, let's go, everyone.
All right,
No.
sure.
I can't wait to get 2 legs back.
Yeah.
So you go through and you revert back to your original forms of Charmander, Alolan Vulpix, and Riolu.
Ooh, I'm alive.
This is so much better.
Yeah, I can't deny I like my original form more.
And when you come back this time, you notice kind of like a pool of water has kind of where there was once a wall has been like shoved back for a pool of this water.
Like it's like a fountain.
No, it's just kind of like endless water. Like if you
Oh.
pull water out, it just makes its way back in.
That's weird. Well, you guys ready to change bodies again?
No.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, the pool of water restores your PP,
Oh, okay, I see.
so you can drink it, but you can't pull it out and try to stuff it in a bottle.
Okay,
That's
we can't.
cheating.
Okay.
Okay, I just kind of, make a cup in my hand and kind of drink it. Do that like meme where when Goku eats a bean and he does like that flex.
Newbie will also drink some of the water.
Yeah, Iris drinks it and she's like, this water isn't that bad. I
Yeah,
wonder
it
if it
is.
rained here.
Newbie looks up.
Yeah, you just see the stone ceiling.
I don't
Maybe-
think it rained.
You're like,
Maybe-
if you were really creative, you might be able to grab one of those vines and squeeze it to death, but you have a feeling the water would be green.
Maybe it was one of our letter friends.
I could believe that.
I'm still going on it having rained here.
Seems possible, but I'm willing to believe anything.
I'm gonna go with the unknown doing it. In any case, we should probably get going, as much as I'd like to stay in my body.
Yeah, use your bangle, Iris.
I don't think I can use it here. Do we have to go back to the unknown's place first?
You're in the unknown place.
Oh, we are in the. Oh, I thought we were in the fort.
Oh no, yeah, it took you past the fort. You just gotta skip that stage.
Okay, good. Because I was thinking, oh gosh, how are we gonna get back up? Okay, so yeah, Iris looks at sort of her spudge, goes, all right. Uh, first things first, though. Are any of you guys experiencing a headache too?
No.
A little bit of hypothermia, but not a headache.
It's probably nothing. And she walks up to her spot and lifts her bangle.
All right, so yeah, the smooth tiles just whoosh, warp open this nice portal to this very metal looking place with all kinds of knickknacks around it. I have some random pictures if you want visual aid, but more or less you're looking at something like this minus the flying ships.
Oh, cool. We're going
Holy.
to Zemuria.
Yeah, it's basically it's a very steampunk looking place. You got metal stuff all over the place. There's a few like garden areas that are basically this is for looking, do not touch.
Holy moly, this place looks complicated. Looks like if I were to just break one thing, the whole place would break. I had toys like those.
Yeah, I can't say I really like how it looks. I kind of prefer the snowy mountain, but it's
Uh,
I think
where
it's
we need.
neat.
I mean, I did like the snowy mountain, but then I found out Kiram lived there.
Fair enough. I like the snow part of the snowy mountain.
Oh yeah, snow's nice.
But anyways, we should. I guess this is where we need to go next, so we should probably head in.
All right, let's go! And I run in.
Please have 2 legs. Please have 2 legs. Please have 2 legs. And he walks in.
Iris walks in as well.
Yeah, so Iris, your headache might be getting a little bit better. You might have the sudden urge to lift up your ears for whatever reason. You're no longer on 2 legs as you turn into an Esper. Newbie, your wish is not granted as suddenly you fall forward once again onto 4 legs. And I hope a similar thing for you as you turn into a shiny chikorita with the beautiful golden brown leaf.
Oh, check
leaf.
this out! I whip my leaf back and forth. I whip my leaf back and forth. You know, like helicoptering.
Newbie lifts his face out of the dirt and he's like, "Hi. Remember dirt tasting worse than that."
Yeah, it tastes very much like iron. Like you just licked a doorknob.
Hmm.
It might just have to do with the fact there actually isn't really any dirt here, but they're all like little metal particles.
Spit out some gears.
Well, you know how you might how they kind of rust down or shave off a bit over time.
So can we see the sky from here, or is it were we like in a kind of enclosed kind of area?
You can see the sky. This part is open air.
Woo.
So you aren't enclosed inside a machine. But you definitely feel sounds like you're in a machine though. There's a bunch of like clicks, clacks, talks all over the place. It isn't like crazy loud, but it's also like, well, a clock in a room. You can ignore it, but it's always there.
The walls are like probably in constant motion.
Some walls are, depends. There is also like, you know, a metal plaza. Everything looks like it was either like locked in like a Lego set, or that it was just built as part of the structure from the very beginning.
Wow, is there any civilization anywhere, or are we alone?
Yeah, so you're seeing a bunch of these ditto-looking Pokemon that are all gray walking around. They have a bolt on their head. You feel like you've seen this bolt before.
Look, intelligent life. Let's go ask them if they need help.
You might not want to call them intelligent life. I mean, they probably are, but I don't think that's kind of a little rude.
Well, isn't it calling them not intelligent rude?
He has a
What?
point.
Huh? I don't think of it like that.
Well, let's see what kind of life they are.
All right, so
I'm gonna go walk up to one. Just
All
the
right.
first one I see.
All right, what do you tell it?
Greetings. intelligent life. I am a humble servant of Reshiram. My name is Hope. I was wondering what ails you, as we have come from very far away to. I think we are supposed to observe any problems going on in this realm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll.
you notice that this guy's like really tiny, like you could just step on him,
Yeah.
and he kind of looks up at you and is like, I mean, we had to close down the factory to a emergency shutdown, but everyone was fine. In fact, we didn't even lose any profit. Like all the stores are doing just fine. We're still producing things. I mean, for me, it's basically like a paid day off.
Hope's eyes like narrow. Why'd you have to close down your means of living?
Well, it's my means of living, but it's not everyone's means of living. It's just where we make metal sheets and things for people to sell, buy, or use in construction projects. I don't really know why we closed it down. Like I didn't. There wasn't anything like an overflow. Like everything went smoothly, but they kind of just went into hissy fit and they said have the day off and free money. Basically, I'm fine with no work, free money.
This sounds suspicious. Well, never fear. Templar is here to find out why they closed down that place.
Can we get free money too?
I don't think you work here.
No, just
Mm.
doing a good deed is payment enough for us.
I mean, I don't know if the maybe you might. I don't know. I've never really had foreigners. Do they pay people that visit places? I've never been anywhere other than here.
Typically, yeah.
He's thinking about it. Well, maybe you could check out the shop then.
Ooh, souvenirs. That's a good idea. I didn't think of that in the other place. I should get some for my parents.
To the shop.
All right.
We'll get to the bottom of this conflict.
So he kind of leads you to it before he kind of is like going off to the rest of his day. So at the shop is it's basically a general store, so you can buy pretty much any regular thing you can think of, including pillows, caltrops, stuff like
Oh.
that.
Well, I gave most of my money to Reshiram, so I'm pretty broke now.
Yeah, I don't have any money.
Then that's when they look at Iris.
Iris is looking around for something nice to give her folks back home. She is not. She is not here for practical items. She is here for something fancy as a souvenir.
Yeah, you might find like some clockwork or watches and things like that.
Hmm.
The fancy one with all the gears showing where the hands are like painted black so you can
Are there
see them real nice.
or their steampunk goggles?
Maybe.
Oh, well, I still have 5 gold left, so I definitely want to get a pair of those if they have them.
Yeah, they have a few of those goggles.
Oh, how much for 3?
That'll run you about 6 gold. We charge 1 gold per eyeball since well he kind of rolls his one eye around.
Oh. Well, I only have 5 gold. Can you perhaps let a merry band of heroes off 1 gold discount?
Roll persuasion. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, it's actually good. I have a proficiency in it. Roll away. 13.
He's like, oh, sure, if we have buy one, get one free sometimes, why not buy 5, get one free?
Well, actually, I'm only buying 3, but... Oh, right. The eyeball thing. Thank you! Alright, I'm gonna spend the rest of my gold.
Alright, so you've all generously been given, like, you might have to like, untie them and then tie the goggles together, because right now they're separated into one eye each.
Oh, wow, this is so cool.
How much for that ticking thingy that has all the gears in the hands and stuff?
Oh, you mean a watch? This always lets you keep track of the time. Unfortunately, it's attuned to this plane, so you might have to readjust it. But there is an instruction manual that comes with it. It's only 10 gold.
Hmm. 10 gold's a bit pricey, but I'm sure my folks would appreciate the gift, and my little brother would love to see something like this, so sure.
All yours. All right, so now you have a yeah, you have a clock. So it's like a wrist clock, whatever they call it, wristwatch.
These things are so cool, you don't even put them over your eyeballs. You're just supposed to put them on your forehead for some reason.
Oh, I heard about that. You do that because it's like a fashion statement or you're trying to look cool.
Well, I'll take both of those, the former and the latter. What do
Newbie
you
is
think of
still,
it, Newbie?
he's still trying to put his on. I miss having my paws.
Yeah, he might have one pulled over his nose
Yeah.
and another one pulled over an ear.
I mean, you still have paws.
Well, the ones I don't have to walk on. Hey, you've got them now. Put this on me.
Oh, okay. Do you want them to be on your nose like it is now?
No, on my forehead, like Hope's.
Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to wear them.
Okay, sure. Nurse will help him put it on his forehead.
All right. Now you look rather dashing.
We fit in a lot better now. Okay, anyway, I was distracted. Good shopkeeper. Are there any problems in this in the vicinity you need some heroes to take care of?
I mean, our foundry was shut down today, but I mean, we're not really sure why. Like, I don't. Maybe the management just wanted to give everyone a day off for working hard because I mean they used the claim of an accident, but no one was hurt, nothing was lost. So if we keep it between you and me, I think that the management just wanted a day off themselves. You know.
Still sounds fishy. We'll investigate.
Yeah, I think we should go look at it too.
Well,
Um,
the factory is just down the street and to the right. It's a hex shaped building. Can't really miss it.
Ooh, the shape of the future, nice.
Okay. Well, everything kind of looks the same around here, so it should be easy to find then.
Yeah, so most of the buildings are pretty like rectangular or rounded or some amalgamation of the two trying to be stylish, but there's only one hex-shaped building down the street.
All right. Are there openings in it? Like, is there a pathway into it, or is it being guarded or anything?
So no one is guarding it. The what you assume is the front door is rather small. Probably meltan's. You know, it's made for meltan. It is big enough that you can squeeze through still, but
Okay.
let's see. Do you want to look through the window or do a perimeter check, or what do you want to do?
But well, if there's windows, I'll peep through.
Yeah, you see like some desks and stuff in there.
Is there any life inside of here?
Not that you see. Like,
there's
there's
no-
no lights or anything. Like the meltans have told you, it looks like no one's here.
And there's no guards or anything?
Nope. I mean, you have a sneaking suspicion you rarely need guards when the crime rate is 0.
Well, let's go inside, guys. Let's go see what the problem is.
You sure that's not trespassing?
Well, when the crime rate is 0, they shouldn't mind.
Well, you can't beat that logic. Let's go.
Okay, sure.
So when you try this doorknob, it is locked.
Hmm.
Well, so much for that.
Is there an open window anywhere?
Are you gonna make a perimeter check?
Yeah, let's make a perimeter check and look for open windows.
Alright, so everyone roll perception for me. I'll just kind of
Alright.
make it I'll just describe everything to everyone instead of whoever rolls best gets best.
Boom.
2 nat 20s. Oh, wait, no.
No, they're
Two
dirty
dirty
20s.
They're icky, gross, dirty 20s.
Iris probably notices that the sun glints off of the pocket watch.
Ooh, neat. Yeah, otherwise she's too focused on the pocket watch and her headache
Yeah,
that
like-
she's not really paying
Like
attention.
like every time a gear starts turning, like the light changes and it makes like maybe a few different rainbow colors on the wall when it's just right. Meanwhile, you two, as you make a perimeter check, you notice that there is 2 really large doors. One is more like a garage shed, and there's a bunch of like raw materials around that area. And then the second one is a big double door, and judging from the tracks near it, you have a feeling that this is where they take things out of the factory.
Hmm. So it's well traveled then.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey guys, this watch is really shiny.
Oh, that's nice. I like these goggles that do absolutely nothing too. But there's a big door over there that we should check out.
Oh, okay. What about it?
It seems like it's the factory they take stuff out of. Maybe the problem's in there.
Well, we gotta find out if it's open. I kinda doubt that it is, but I guess it's worth trying. So
There's
did
that or
we-
that garage.
You're gonna try the garage?
I was saying that there's either that or the garage. Wait, is the garage the place where it looks
No.
well traveled? Oh yeah.
Alright, so
Well, why don't you try the garage? I'll try these doors.
alright,
okay.
so you're gonna split up?
Well, I'm assuming they're right next to each other. Is that true?
They're not. They're in the
Oh.
same building, but you'll go out of sight of each other.
Okay. I think we should stick together.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try the garage.
Alright, and I'm gonna have to ask you guys to briefly leave the Owlbear Rodeo so I can set up the Fog of War. Because I forgot to. LOL.
Okay.
Oops.
I have another window open. I just have like the Goku eating the bean YouTube video.
I'll just look at rock rough pictures. Just let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like F in the chat.
I swear I'm not looking. Not looking at anything.
And this is where it's like, I used squares, haha.
Geometric shapes.
Geometry saves lives and time.
One advantage is you can just edit this part out.
That's
Yeah.
true. I can cut out all my mistakes. They never happened, because no one needs to know.
Or you could be like me where I say I'm going to do that and then you just leave it in anyway.
I do that too. Okay, and then... 1. You're gonna have to blow yourselves up real big. I don't know why, but it's tiny. Alright, now you may return. And I'm gonna
Whoop.
switch OBS over. Zoom.
Alright. Where are we?
You're at the bottom. Again, I don't know why, but this thing was like, I want to be 4K. And therefore, it was 4K.
Ooh.
Your name tags
Ooh.
are so small.
Well, they grew up when...
Yeah.
Well, just have to just zoom in. That's all we have to
So, this part over here is partially revealed because you've already looked through it. So this is like the office place.
do. Alright. Where are, like, those big double doors? Are they over to the right?
So
I think
over
they're right in
here is
front
the
of us.
garage you spotted, and then the big double doors is right here in front of you.
Alright.
And I'm assuming you're going to open them.
Yep.
Attempt to, yeah.
Yeah, so these ones are not locked.
Oh, interesting.
And you find this area with all of these racks with sheets of metal on them and things of that nature. And so you have a feeling that this is the storage room where people will come in and pick up this stuff and take it to wherever they need it in the city, depending on their needs. And this is like the production facility to make that happen.
Okay. Newbie's just gonna look at what's on the racks.
All right, make a perception check. D20 plus 1. Okay. Yeah, you find like
Hang on. Okay, it's 17.
if you find like scattered around a bit, like maybe someone jumped up or something. There's like 20 gold pieces just kind of hanging around in random places. It's like one here, one over here, one right here. You know.
Newbie just kind of looks around. Dropped change is considered abandoned property, right?
Well, if I find a piece of gold on the ground, I just pick it up. I try to see if there's anyone in the vicinity who it belongs to, but...
Newbie's gonna pick up the 20 golds.
I don't know. I don't like taking other people's money.
Well, I
Except a
don't
rogue.
either, but I mean, it's money. I don't have any. I need.
Money is money.
Well, perhaps we should see if there's one of those little squishy guys that it belongs to.
Yeah, okay. If we run into any, I'll ask.
Okay, but we should find out what's up with this place.
Well, yeah.
All right, then eeny, meeny, miny, this door.
Oh, that door.
Iris is gonna try and open it.
All right, so this one reveals a hallway.
Nothing but a hallway over here.
Well, there's a door there. A pretty big one, too.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do we hear anything, or do we like hear any machinery going ticking?
Nope. Nothing.
No?
Like it's like muffled all the outside noise. Like you don't even hear the normal ticking and talking because it's
Wow.
been muffled out.
It's as quiet as the old church on Saturday.
Yeah. I should point out that because it's dim lighting in here, so you can still
Oh.
see, but
Yeah.
some
I'm not my old self, so I can't.
there is no tail flame.
Man, it's a little creepy it being this dark. I'm not really used to that, but we must brave on.
Alright, so you're gonna open up this door?
Yep.
Yeah, so this reveals a room with a bunch of windows and desks and things of that nature. You notice that this is behind the door that you tried to get into this place with. And so there's a bunch of like some papers on the desk, things of that nature. And again, you can see with all these windows, you can see back into the hallway, you can see into the storage room, and you can see a bit into the next room over. You're mainly seeing like a wall and like a few scraps of metalwork that were seemingly flung across the room, maybe a wrench or a hammer or two.
Iris is going to look at the papers, see if there's anything of particular note or interest on them.
All right, make an insight check.
Okay, I would rather make perception, but I will make insight.
Very
18.
good. So, a lot of the papers that you're noticing here are like daily quota, things of that nature. So there's like work hours. There's maybe 20 or 30 meltans coming in here. You're seeing that they're trying to produce a lot of raw materials, so like alloys and iron sheets, things of that nature. And you notice that they've really bumped up production rather quickly within the past 2 or 3 weeks.
And Newbie's checking out this desk over here.
All right, make a make a perception check.
Make a DC. Oops. I
Make a
can't tell you that.
DC.
Perception instead of insight?
Yep, perception.
Okay.
All right, so rather than you seeing something has seen you, and this he's so tiny. This is life-sized meltan right here. All right, so he jumps out at you like a ninja, and he doesn't even give you time to explain yourself. He just attacks. All right, and then boink.
Do you need me to pull up the initiative? Oh, it's right up there. Okay, never mind.
This is his surprise round on the newbie. I don't think either of those hit you.
Nope.
He just goes flying through you.
Newbie just kind of moves his head to the side.
He was trying. It
Yeah.
looks like he was trying to swipe at you with his wire. It's all
Yeah.
sharp. And yeah, now roll for initiative.
That meltan is about as useful as all meltan are.
Every time.
12.
15.
8. Ugh. I was hoping Iris would go first.
Oh wow, this guy he rolled well.
Could you throw up some duplicate tokens for us to place on the initio? It's so small.
I know. You're going. This is the blow it up yourself version. This meltdown is tiny. All right. This is what happens when you play games in 4K. It isn't what it's all cracked up to be, guys. I see that doggo. Put him over here. This is the tactics dog, okay?
The tactics dog. Okay. Oh, we get tactics?
Yeah, you get a tactics meeting. Let's see.
All right.
Where do I find the timer? Timer. 1 minute. Or is it 2? How
That's
much?
1.
It's 1. Okay, go.
You want me
Oh,
to punch
shoot.
him, guys?
Oh, no, we should try to reason with them.
I just
Hey.
realized we're gonna have to count the squares for our distance ourselves because of how blown up it is. The distance is gonna be wrong.
It's
Oh,
this is
that's easy.
this is 110 feet if you're a meltan.
Uh,
Oh
But
gosh.
yeah, let's see what his problem is. He's probably just scared.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. In that case, I'll probably just disengage and move back a bit. Actually, I'll take the dodge action. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, free action, and let's try and explain ourselves, I guess.
He's gonna get to go first anyway, but yeah, we're probably good.
All right, so he gets to go again. He's going after newbie. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Wow, you have a high AC. All right, well,
Sword and board, man.
well, he is going to do something fun here. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so he just kind of swings wildly and manages to finally get newbie's leg.
He hit him with the leg.
Hit him in the leg. All right, you took 4 damage
How?
from this tiny little guy.
You little
And yeah, he's going to disengage and he's gonna run under the table.
Wait,
Yeah, he can do that.
he can do that?
He can do that. So he's now under the table, and now it's newbie's turn.
Okay, newbie's gonna say to him,
You know, that's kind of mean. I wasn't gonna hurt you.
All right, and he says, "You've come back for more. I'm gonna stop you this time."
This is the first time I've ever been here.
And he says, "Quit lying to me."
I'm not lying.
Well, these people really seem to think we get around more than we actually do.
So you want me to hit him then?
Did you say you weren't going to hit him?
he shrugs.
He doesn't sound like he's gonna stop attacking us.
Do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll give you one more chance, but if you try to attack me again, I'm gonna bonk you.
He's gonna kind of move over here and he's gonna use the dodge action.
Okay. And hope.
All right, so my quadrupedal chikorita self walks over here. It says, "Okay, hey, look here, little guy. You just need to calm down. I know you're scared, and someone obviously attacked you, and we're here to deal with that. And you hit my friend Newbie, and he didn't like that. And before things get out of control, we need to all relax, and you need to tell us what happened here. We're your friends. You could be my friend too, and Newbie's friend, and Iris's friend. That's Iris over there. The thing with the blank stare and the foldy ears.
Oh, they're called Esper.
Yeah, that.
All right, so he's basically like a cat that's just hissing under the table right now. Like he's kind of swiping at you with his little wires, and he's just like, "I will not consort with the enemy.
We're not your enemy.
Why would you come here if nothing else than to Finish what you started to us.
No, we're here to be heroes and save you from whatever ails you, and it looks like a lot is ailing you right now.
He just kind of, like, does the sus eye at you.
Now, why don't you come out and tell us what the problem is? And we'll help you to the best of our abilities. I am a Templar of Reshiram, you know. I tell the truth all the time.
Do a persuasion.
Boom!
He's like, well, I suppose nobody attacked me back, and I can't. The Templar of Reshiram, you
Exactly.
you can only say the truth. I forgive me for my hastiness.
No problem.
All right, so
You
he kind of comes out.
You should probably apologize to Newbie, because his foot is looking awfully red after what you did.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I had to protect the foundry, and I thought that you were the outsider before.
There's more outsiders?
I work in management here, and I figured that the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. So I locked the door and waited for them to start skulking around. When they were last here, they tried to do something to the plane. Most of my kin didn't really sense anything, but I could.
What did this ne'er-do-well look like?
We don't know. We know he wasn't one of us, and he was from the outside. Or her. Could be either one. It doesn't really matter to our people which is which.
Yeah, I understand. But do you think you confused us with this villain? Do you think they're still in the foundry?
It's quite possible. I don't know how they even got here in the first... How did you get here, anyway?
Magic!
Actually, she's not far off.
Well, I assumed that magic is how they got here. Are you sure that you don't know somebody who might have gone turncoat?
I just met these two a few hours ago, I think. And they haven't turned their coats on me. They don't even wear coats.
I mean, I've got a fur coat, technically.
Newbie's just kind of face pawing.
Newbie, it's that rocks that you're wearing? I don't think you have much of a fur coat anymore.
Well, is there any way you could give us access to parts of the foundry this person might be in?
Well, I don't think that they're here now. I assumed that you were the culprit, but you have my permission to explore most of the foundry.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we can figure out what they were trying to do here.
You have a pretty good feeling you already know that.
Where they...
So, Iris, you remember that this was the dimension that collided into another one.
Alright, wasn't this the place that collided with another place thingy? I wonder if that's why an outsider came here.
Well, perhaps it's how they came. Well, no. We're not entirely sure if he came here before or after the collision, but we could suddenly see into another world from the sky for a bit in just the right place. It was a very brief gateway that I was able to spot.
What did it look like?
It was kind of like an ocean, but not an ocean.
Oh,
Descriptive.
Like blue and runny, but it wasn't water.
blue and runny.
Was it flavored water?
Well, they could see it. They couldn't taste it, silly.
Oh, right.
I don't even know if these guys can eat. No offense or anything.
Not really, no.
Um,
We can absorb metal.
oh, speaking of which, do you know anyone who lost gold?
Yeah, I found a bunch of it scattered around in the storage room.
Oh, if anyone lost their pay during the day, we fully recompensated them, so, if you're helping us, feel free.
Oh, thank you. I don't have any money, so that's nice.
And
Well,
then you also, so, he goes over to the desk he was hiding in, and he comes back, and he gives Newbie 100 gold pieces that were hanging out on top of the desk.
Oh, wow.
I tried to use this as bait for my trap, but you
Oh,
may take this as my apology.
See, that's what you get for doing a good deed, newbie.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Anyway, I guess we should investigate the rest of this place. Are there any more of you guys who are going to attack us? Because it would be great if none of you did that.
To my knowledge, I'm the only one here that when we evacuated. After we evacuated, everyone else, I'm pretty sure, got out.
Okay, then we'll look around, see if we can find anything suspicious.
Okay, I will unlock the door so you can get out, and I will do another perimeter check.
Thank you very much. And what's your name?
My name is Barry.
It
I
was
know
a
we don't
ple-
have any berries here. My mother was a jokester.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Barry.
All right,
We'll do our
specter
best.
tour, go.
Thank you, Templar. All right, he goes out.
All right. Well, I'll continue exploring, I guess.
All right, so you open into this room, which, from what it looks like, is where they casted stuff. So all of these here are basins that it looks like something would pour into. Some of them have molds in them still. Some of them have sand. Some of them have nothing at all, and are partially filled with metal, and it's just kind of stuck there now.
Ooh, neato.
And so these tables here have a bunch of tools to like flatten out these really big chunks in here to make those metal sheets that you saw in the storage room. And then there's this nice rack in the back here.
I'll look in like the basins. Newbie here.
All right, yeah, you find sand, some brass, molds of various things. Some of them look like ingots of some kind, so there's like little bars. Others look like pins. Maybe one of them looks like a caltrop mold.
Wow. I wonder how they make the watch and the goggles and stuff. Like how?
Oh, we should have asked him that question.
Yeah, I kind of want to DIY here. Arts and
Oh.
craft on.
Back to looking at this rack.
Yeah, on the rack you find a shield. It isn't as pristine as you think it should be. Like maybe they like half finished it and left it behind.
Hmm.
And
There's a
then
shield here, but doesn't look too interesting. I can't use those.
Yeah, I don't want to steal it too. That would well, that's stealing. That's bad. It's wrong. It's there needs to be a new word for it. Like, badong.
badong.
But dong.
You also find like a wet note near one of these barrels where there's like some metal sticking out of it that was cooling, and that this is all that you can make from it.
Anyway, let's just continue scouting through here. That Barry was just hiding in his office, so there might be someone else in here.
Reseal the erg rom. Guys, what's an erg rom?
Let me have a look at it. Something. Reseal the something room.
Um, so what's with this? It's like just rusted or something.
It's a wet piece of paper.
It's
Oh.
wet.
Huh.
So like the ink is just kind of blotched in some places.
So we need to find the erg room then, apparently.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what an erg room is?
Erg. The iceberg room?
Maybe.
Well, the two missing letters before the G are probably IN. Can't guarantee that, but
Oh, so the erging room.
erring.
Gotcha. I like erging better. Rolls off the tongue more.
Are the doors labeled?
Not really.
Okay. Let's take a peek into the next room then.
All right, so you have the tiniest hallway known to man. You're assuming it serves as kind of like an airlock of sorts. And then that reveals this room. So, in this room, like this faded out stuff right here that's along the ceiling. So, this is like a bucket. It has evidence of having various different molten metals stuck inside of it, and it has a contraption that it looks like is used to pull it up and over the top of this huge basin here, and pour things together. And then you see these pipes in the back that go out to the casting stations that you saw earlier. And then here's the giant garage door. There's also a little bit of scrap stuff here and there.
Is it hot in here?
So, underneath this giant basin here, you see like a huge furnace that kind of heats it up from the bottom, but it isn't on.
Well, I wouldn't want to fool around with their equipment, but I kind of do.
Oh yeah, I should point out as well what the bucket on is a scale, like a big scale.
Huh.
That's why a square is there.
What's
Ooh.
the scale at?
So currently the scale is at 0. You have a feeling that its 0 line is the weight of the bucket.
Ooh, if I hop in this bucket, I can figure out how much I weigh.
Oh, check it out.
This is where it's like, let's go find out Bulbapedia. All right, roll a d4.
One.
All right, so it says 7.4 pounds.
Is that normal or not? I don't really know.
Uh, uh,
7.4 pounds.
Do you want to make an intelligence check for that? It's gonna be ridiculous to try and make.
Are you sure? I mean, newbie personally knows an Alolan Vulpix.
This is
yeah,
an
but she's not in
Esper.
the Olympics right
Yeah.
This is Esper, though.
Okay, never mind then.
now. It's probably normal.
But I have a feeling this next door just goes back and it brings us in a circle.
You guys want to see how much you weigh?
Oh,
Up.
sure. I jump in.
Are you jumping out, Iris, or are you staying?
Oh, she already jumped out.
Okay, let's see. So, Chikorita. Dun, dun, dun. Roll a d4.
Is this to see if I'm a big one or a small one?
It says 14 pounds.
Ooh, that's a
You're
lot.
like twice the weight of Iris.
You're kind of heavy. Good thing I don't
Yeah.
have to pick you up.
That makes me feel a little self-conscious, though.
All right, newbie, it's your turn.
I'll pass.
Come on, newbie. Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Oh,
We
you
all-
bring him in there.
Well, I don't want to bring him against his own will.
But it's fun.
Well, you can't
Come on,
force
newbie.
people to have fun.
Come on, newbie.
I'm a lot stronger than you.
Come on.
Newbie opens the door and walks through.
He's being boring.
All
is
right.
there a door right here?
Right where?
Where
Where
we're
we're
standing.
staying.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
17.
+2.
Ooh,
Nat 20.
natural 20s all around.
Two
Yeah,
nat 20s.
you guys are pretty dang sure that this is sealed. This isn't sealed like it should be if it were to be a wall. Like you can kind of stick your finger like in between some cracks if you look really carefully, which obviously you did.
A secret passage.
This is probably what needs to be sealed.
Iris, I also
open
want to
it.
point out when you jumped off the scale, you did see like a latch of some kind.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I got it. I saw something when I jumped off the scale. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Well, back to the scale room, newbie.
I'm staying here.
Come on, newbie.
Well,
You know
how
what
are we gonna know? How are we gonna know if something happens to this door, or whatever this is, if no one's here to look at it when someone jumps in the scale?
Yeah, but you're the only one who has an experience jumping in the scale, so you should do it while one of us stays back.
No.
Why don't you want to go on
Boring.
the scale?
Because I don't want to become self-conscious.
I jumped into the scale now. I'm not self-conscious.
I don't think you would ever be self-conscious.
Fine. Be boring. Ursa's gonna go over to the lever.
He is nothing from like my friend back home.
Well, everyone's different.
All right, so you kind of you see like the latch. It's kind of like a little plate that juts out. And are you gonna pull on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it pops off, and then there is a lever on the bottom side of the scale.
Okay. She is going to trigger the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk.
All right. And so for the first time, you actually hear an audible sound inside of the foundry. You hear
She did something.
you kind of hear
Was it coming from nearby the boys?
yeah.
Did it work?
Well, I
You
heard
did something.
Newbie's gonna try to pull apart the wall. Not to the point that it would break, but just to see if it would move.
It's not moving.
You didn't see. No one saw a door that led into this area, right?
I don't remember seeing one.
I don't think so, no.
Maybe one of us should go find Barry. He'd probably know.
That's a good idea. I don't know how far he said he's gonna look around the perimeter, but I guess I can go and try and find him.
Okay.
Okay, well, you
I'll-
do that, newbie.
I'll-
You get in the scale.
I'll stay here to make sure Iris doesn't get into any trouble.
All right. I go around and go outside and look for Barry.
When
What trouble can I
when you reach the
possibly get
door,
in?
you notice that the key is still in the door.
I take it, and I still go outside.
All right. So you don't see Barry in the immediate vicinity of this side of the building.
Barry, Barry, are you here? Wait, I have a few questions.
You kind of see him appear over this side.
Oh, Barry.
He kind of slowly makes his way over on his. He doesn't really have legs.
His gastropod.
His find Doc and make him use a technical term.
Yeah, what Doc just cringed at the term I used because that's not a body part, that's a type of animal.
And he's like, "Did you find something?"
Well, we found something, but we can't make heads or tails out of it. There was a scale that we stepped on, and Iris saw a latch, and in that storage room there was kind of an opening that we could fit our fingers through, but it looked like it was accessible somehow.
Oh, don't worry. You don't need to worry about that.
Worry about what?
Exactly.
Oh, we just wanted to explore the whole place to see if
No.
anything
That's
was
not
wrong.
necessary. You don't need to explore the whole place.
Well, what if the bad guy's hiding in there?
No. We made sure to. Wait, how do you know about the extra room?
Oh, we noticed it. We were kind of looking around the storage room, and then we saw the little cracks in the wall. Me and my I forget who else saw it. I think it was Newbie.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that room. There's nothing they would possibly want in there.
What's in there?
Nothing. It's just it's exhaust. Yes. Exhaust.
What if they're like a poison type and they're eating all your exhaust?
That would do us a favor.
Exactly. That you sure? It's not a bad guy?
Yes. And don't go fiddling around the drawers with my key.
Okay. I'll go tell the other two.
All right,
Thanks
good.
for the info.
Good, very good. I can always trust you. You promise me. You won't go looking into that room.
I won't go into that room. I swear.
Okay, very good, very good. And he kind of goes back on patrol, going down
All
this
right.
way.
I make my way back to them. They're probably just still standing there, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Probably Iris saying Iris things and Newbie just kind of looking like he's tired of the world.
Well, I got some news of what he did tell me some stuff. He told me nothing is in that room, and not to go through the desk with the key I found hanging out of the door.
Kinda sus.
Well, I thought so too, but I wanted to respect his privacy.
Iris is looking and she's gonna take the key and start fiddling around with desks.
Oh, Iris, you don't want to do that.
All right. So, how are you fiddling around with the desks?
She's just poking the key at it.
All right. You like opening any drawers or anything?
Yeah, basically just doing Iris stuff with the drawers.
Yeah. One of the drawers has a keyhole in it. In that desk, you actually put yourself next to.
Ooh, this one. She opens it up.
Iris, what do you...
That makes the same sound that you heard from before, where it goes. And then this time you hear a.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't do it, so technically, I didn't break
Newbie
any promises.
immediately runs back over here.
And maybe we should stop doing this.
I'm curious what that noise is. I'm gonna go see what Newbie wants.
Oh, I'm curious too.
All right, so the door is gone, and so the wall is gone. It just kind of slid all the way downwards, and then there's a door behind it. And then when you look through that door, you see like there's this big basin with stairs leading up to it, and this thing is way bigger than a meltan would need to kind of chillax in. And you see that there is a long pipe leading from the basin that you saw in the other room straight into this one.
Wow, this place is big. Is this the Urk room?
I would assume so, yes.
Work. Oh, wait. Well, I guess I promised I wouldn't go in there. I guess you two didn't make that promise, so I've got to keep my word as a Templar of Reshiram to always tell the truth.
You're a good mon, Hope.
Yeah. So I'll stand right here.
Okay, so there's nothing like in the corners of the room.
Nope, you haven't looked inside the basin yet, though.
Newbie's gonna do that so Iris doesn't fall in, because she probably would.
All right, and
Iris has.
you see what seems to look like a giant version of Barry, and neither one of them look happy whatsoever.
Newbie just kind of walks backward.
Roll initiative.
Wait, what?
Yep, they're just there.
I got 6, which I think is well deserved.
All right, let's see. Okay. You can rearrange your tiles. Feel free.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, I don't have to do that anymore. Haha.
Ooh.
Actually, screw it. I'm just gonna make them share.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You gotta share. All right, so Iris goes first then.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and have your tactics go.
Well,
Close the gates.
close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like running away is probably our best option. I'm gonna have Iris ally switch with Newbie to put him there, and then I'm gonna have Iris run for the switch on the right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here, I guess, and get ready to close the door.
I mean, I haven't done so yet, but fair enough.
All right.
All right.
Newbie's pretty much just gonna defend himself, I think.
I guess I don't even see them yet.
Yeah, they haven't exactly crawled out yet.
Right. Well,
All
let's see
right,
how this goes.
go for it, Iris.
Newbie, those things look a little scary, so
You think?
Things.
okay. Then she's gonna use her main action to dash, so it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Run away!
Is ally switch a reaction?
It's a bonus action,
Oh, okay.
so she can still use her main action to dash.
All right, and is that all of the things?
Yep, that's action. That's action, bonus action, movement.
All right. So when these things don't look all too keen that somebody got away, and they're coming right out like this, so they're going to attempt to attack Newbie and Hope.
But wait, is it?
They don't want to get locked in here. You just kind of see this giant metal thing with a bunch of gears just run up and get ready to start punching you. Let's see, I'll do a hashtag newbie so that way I can keep track. I don't think he hit you at all.
No.
All right, one of them got a 20 on Hope. I meant to say
Yeah.
Hope twice.
That hits me.
All right, and so that does D6 plus 4, 7 damage.
Okay. Oof. Okay, maybe we should leave and not go in the room I was told not to go in.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, and yeah, you're back at the top. Tactics go.
yeah.
No,
Wait,
we're
no,
Newbie
we're
and
not.
Hope.
Hold the phone. It's still Hope.
Newbie and Hope have not moved. I think neither Newbie nor Hope has moved.
I'm like, I heard Hope say, "Let's go." I was like, all right, guess that was his turn. I'm sorry.
Okay. Newbie's gonna mm, mm, yeah, Newbie's going to risk an oppie to go through the door.
All right, from just the one, or from both of them.
Oh yeah, it's well.
Well,
You're still,
just the one because
All right.
yeah.
we're still technically in range of the other one.
I think he misses you.
Yep. And then he's going to use his action to close the door.
All right, you've closed the door.
He's gonna say,
Can they use a reaction to stop that?
I don't believe so, but you're the DM, so
Well, one used its reaction to opportunity attack, so.
But not the other one in front of the door. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say he uses his reaction to stick his arm in the door.
well, Noobie's gonna use his reaction to kick his arm out of the door. No, I'm kidding.
Well, the way I would do it, it'd be like a contest, like maybe an athletics contest of newbie shutting the door and him getting his arm through.
All right, sure. We'll do that. Go be a. I guess it's a speed contest. I guess.
Well,
Sure. Well, we'll do athletics. I don't want to think too hard about this.
okay. I got a 15.
Newbie is hot. You got a 20. There's too much arm in there.
I wish I had my arms.
Okay, I can maybe solve this.
Okay.
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use my Oath of the Crown bonus spell thing, and I'm going to use command, and I'm going to say close.
All right. I'm like, I don't know this spell.
So it has to make okay. You speak a one-word command to a creature you see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, and my save DC is 12. If it passes, it has no effect. But if it fails, and the command isn't directly harmful to it, you determine how it behaves based on close.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's your spell save?
12.
So you see it like reach towards the door to like pull it closed, and it stops itself.
Okay, that didn't work. Well, I'm out of ideas.
I can try to hold the door closed.
Okay, hold the door.
Iris, just keep doing what you're doing. Go close, undo the latch.
okay.
And I don't think I have anything else I could really do.
All right. So is that the end of your turn then?
Yep.
All right. You basically already did tactics for 5 seconds, but
Okay, yeah, Iris is basically gonna make a mad dash over to the latch.
Okay. I guess Newbie and I are just gonna try and keep the door closed.
Good luck. Luckily, I think I can reach it because 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, yeah, she can reach it just using her bonus action, so she can use her action to trigger the latch.
Okay.
all right. So that's the plan. Just kind of body the door.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we got our plan, basically.
All right. Well, go for it. You're first.
Okay, yeah, Iris is going to use her movement and her cunning action to dash to reach all the way to the lever, and then she's going to use her action to activate it the other way.
All right. Yeah. So you hear a, and then you guys kind of hear the door starting to slide back up behind you.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
And yeah, that's Iris's turn.
Okay.
All right, and so it's time for the big boys to make their move. So this guy is gonna come up closer to newbie, and then I don't think does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, this guy is yoked. The most yoked barber I've ever seen. Let's see. Yeah, that didn't hit. All right, and then the other one goes for Hope. He got a 16.
That is my AC, so I am hit.
All right. And then that is going to be another D6 plus 4. All right, so he hit you once for 8. And then he got a 17, so he's hitting you again.
Oh no!
For another 8. You've taken 16 damage from this guy.
I thought I would help, but now I'm just dying.
Are you dead?
No, I'm dying though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're down?
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh, okay.
single digit HP.
Yeah, and that's their turn. So newbie, there's two giant there's two giant meltans in front of you. The wall behind you is closing up. And Hope just got blasted into that closing door.
Newbie's gonna use his action to push Hope past the closing door.
You're more like gonna have to throw him.
Well, I can probably do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty light.
Yeah, we've just weighed you.
Oh, right. No, I'm not light. I was saying light in terms I'm not wearing like heavy armor and junk a paladin would be using.
I'm like, let's see, what is your carrying capacity? Well, I guess, what's your strength?
Newbie's strength?
Yeah.
16.
I'm like, I think that would give you the ability to yeet 14 pounds.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, make an athletics check to see if you don't throw him into the wall.
Sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 21.
Yeah, so you managed to throw him up and over the closing wall.
Newbie, get out of there!
And Newbie's gonna do that, and he's just going to hurdle the wall.
Alright, you're gonna take 2 oppies if you do that.
Yeah, but that's okay.
You're like, I take these all day. Oh, that fell off. That fell off. This is why I don't roll much. Let's see, that was 13, so he missed. That one was less than that, so he missed. Yeah, so newbie is still the ninja parkour barber guy. Alright, and now it's Hope's turn.
Are they locked now?
Not yet.
Okay, maybe we should go tell Barry about this.
He probably already knows.
He said no one else was in here, so why would he lie?
Maybe he doesn't consider them other people.
They look just like him. They're just bigger. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go tell our friend Barry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yeah. Alright, and I guess you don't have a free action or anything to spend.
No.
Alright. Now it's tactics time.
Close the other one.
That's gonna require a bit of effort, but
You can go very fast. I trust you.
fair enough.
Newbie will block the door.
Newbie will apparently choke the point. Alright, yeah, I guess that's our tactics.
All right, go speed,
Yeah, I'm going to ask Barry for help.
go speedy Esper.
40, 70, 80, 85, 90. Okay, so Iris runs over here. She goes, "Did it work?
It's closing.
Gotcha. I'll go to the other one."
Thank you.
And yeah, that's about. Could I have let me check something real quick.
Looking at his spell list.
Huh. Yeah, actually, when she's over here, she's going to ally switch with Hope.
Oh, hi, Iris.
So yeah,
Okay.
Hope, you suddenly get yanked all the way back over there, and Iris goes all the way over here.
Oh, hi, newbie. I was just... Hey, wait a minute.
Iris is doing shenanigans.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I wanted to get a little more exercise anyway.
Yeah, I think it'll work out better this way.
All right. I do believe that's your turn because that's your action and your movement. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to take?
Oh, no, that was the bonus action too.
Oh, that was the bonus action. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, ally switch is a bonus action.
All right, so I guess you still have what 30 feet to take then.
Oh, no, that's her movement. That's her bonus. That's everything.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna throw down the shred. The metal make their way forward, and one of them is gonna try to jump the barrier like newbie. He's like, if he can do it, I can do it.
He's in the way. Newbie will try to stop him.
Yeah,
Typically,
he's basically just melting through it. Just and then the other one is gonna try and pick newbie up. So make an athletics check, newbie, to not get picked up. And I'll publicly show his.
Picked up.
Maybe it rolls a nat 1.
I was gonna
Yeah,
publicly show it, but then you know something about him. Yeah, he he freaking rolled a 19. Yeah, so he's picking you up and he's pulled you back over to their side of the wall. And then this one's gonna keep going after Hope because, well, I guess, yeah, he's just gonna be here. He already used his action to quote unquote leap the wall.
Okay.
And I think that's all that they can do. That's their movement, their actions. But yeah, newbie, you're grappled.
Okay, big guy, you want to fight? Let's fight.
Or do I want to try to break free? No, I'm gonna stick to my guns. 16.
All right. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the first time we've hit them. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, hang on. Gotta check to remember what my hand axes do. Okay, 1d6. And I'm proficient, so it should, yeah. 7.
All right. And do you have multi-attack?
Not yet.
Not yet. Next level, isn't it?
5.
Level 5. Alright, and is that your turn? Do you have bonus action, free action?
Nah. I think that's Newbie's turn.
Alright, Hope, your turn. The guy just walked through the wall, basically. And he's
Okay.
up to your face.
So
Well,
could I Vine Whip to pull Newbie out of there?
Let's see. Vine Whip has a reach of 30, doesn't it?
I think it's 20. Let's see. It's 20. 5, 10, 15, and that's just
I'm like,
using rate.
well,
so
Newbie's not actually in the wall, so...
yeah. But you're being held by him. You're more like here. You're gonna have to try and grapple underneath this guy, so it is gonna make it more difficult.
Okay. Well, Iris is probably gonna shut that next turn, so this is all or nothing. I'm gonna try and pull him out.
Alright, so you're gonna be making an athletics contest with this guy.
Oh, and did I mention I do not have any strength?
Oh no.
Could it be acrobatics to pull him out as I maneuver my vines?
I mean, he's definitely gonna be pulling on Newbie as hard as he can.
Okay. That was my best at DM negotiating.
I mean, you do
Bargaining.
still have luck points.
I do. I have, oh yeah, I have like 6.
Well, let's hope you roll high.
16!
Yeah, he rolled a nat 20. I'm not making this up. He actually rolled a nat 20.
Well, then I use 5 luck points.
Well, he's got a strength modifier plus 4.
And then I add more luck points onto that.
Alright, how many luck points are we dumping in?
You'd have
Well,
to dump, like, 8.
He dumped 5, I dumped 3, so that's enough to pull out.
Yep. By burning all the luck points, you pull Newbie out of his grasp and into your own, so I'll say that you pulled him back.
Alright.
You're still kind of holding him, though. You're still grappled, Newbie.
Close the door!
Thanks, Hope.
Alright.
Yeah, don't mention it. Just doing... Oh, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door.
Yeah, Iris is gonna basically do that.
So, this guy might kill me. Or knock me down, so,
Well, you've got
Just-
Newbie as a meat shield. Don't worry about it.
be prepared for that. Yeah. I guess we're gonna fight him. Just one of them. We've divided, and I guess now we try to conquer.
Unfortunately, Iris isn't gonna be able to help you for... After she does this, she's not gonna be able to help you for another turn, so...
There's no ally switch this time. We burned all those up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Alright. Go ahead, Iris.
Yeah. Iris is gonna go over here and click the second switch.
Alright, yeah, and so this guy disappears from view as the door closes.
Let me check to see if she still has some extra movement. She started here. 5, okay. And she will go back here, I believe, and that's all her movement.
Alright. So, when the door closes, you just start hearing some, like, a truck running into the wall, basically. Just... And that's what number 7's doing. Alright. And this one, he's got eyes. He's got eyes on you.
On who?
On Hope. He wants to finish what he started.
Newbie's in the way, though.
He pulled... That's right. I mean, does pulling someone away do... No, it's too late for that. We've already passed that time.
Pulling someone away against their own will does not provoke opportunity attacks, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna think about it. All right. Let's see what this guy's got. He rolled an 18.
So here's the question. If Newbie is occupying the same general space as Hope, if Newbie casts Shield, does Hope get the AC bonus as well?
I don't know what a shield do.
Shield grants +5 AC.
Isn't it to self only?
Let me read it. When it loads. Oh, it says when I'm hit by an attack or a magic missile.
I love how Magic Missile has its own caveat there.
Yeah, that's the strange part. So this is directed at me, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
then
it's,
I'm
like foot sweeping you.
I'm probably going down if it does 8 or more damage.
Let's see what he's got.
1.
7. And I don't think we have to do the other one because that's more than one.
Yeah. Okay. So then I drop.
He did roll a 1. I mean,
and I fall down.
all right. So Hope is unconscious. So you will start rolling them death saves on your turn unless Newbie resuscitates you. Or I don't think we have healing items yet. But if you do it, I'll use the bonus action homebrew we do in Dark Heroes.
No healing.
Yeah, I kind of had the healing.
Yeah, he's the healing.
He was the healing.
Okay, well, Newbie didn't like that, so Newbie is going to swap out his shield for his big axe. And he's going to start attacking this thing.
Not to be a rules lawyer, but you can't.
Why not?
It requires an action in order to doff your shield.
I thought it was an interaction. Okay, whatever. In that case, I will just start hitting it with my regular axe.
But you can drop it.
Yeah, technically, dropping it is an interaction.
Okay, well...
Oh no, I dropped my shield.
I'd better take out my big axe.
I mean, I think that taking out the axe is still an action because it's stowed, but yeah. If that's what you want to do.
Let's do it the easy way. I'm just going to hit it with the hand axe.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got him.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Action surge. 20.
Alright, yeah, that hits too. Alright, and that takes him up to 16.
Iris, get in here!
Alright, and then Hope, go ahead and roll your death save.
Fun. That's 1 pass.
1 pass. And we're at the top of the round.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna die some more. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, Iris is gonna run in and help out. She will actually be able to do something this turn, so that's nice. Actually, she'll be able to do a couple of things. Okay. I was hoping to be able to show this off. So yeah, Iris will will come over and will help as best as she can. Unfortunately, resuscitating you might take a bit, but we'll see.
And those are tactics.
Yep.
All right. All right, go Iris.
Oh no, actually won't be able to do that.
Yeah, I was like, you have a lot of ground to cover.
Well, she'll be able to do one thing, just not the other thing I was thinking of. Okay, so flavor times. Not exactly how I intended to flavor this, but so Iris rushes in, yeah, it is range. And she sees Hope on the ground, Newbie sort of struggling, and her headache at this point in time is just intensifying to the point where it's really, really hurting. And just out of pure instinct, Iris suddenly manifests this strange shimmering blade in her Esper paw, and she just chucks it at this thing. Which, yes, she can do. It's a weapon that has a range of 60 feet.
Is that a bonus action?
It's an action.
Because
She
I'm
used,
like,
she used her.
you're over here, and it's like 5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20,
I
25,
counted it
30.
out. I
Cunning
counted out
action.
that's 60 feet. She used her cutting action to get over here.
Aha! Rogue stuff. There we go. Yeah.
Yes,
Go for it.
rogues move fast. She used her cutting action to dash, and now she's using her action to watch this. This will be hilarious if this misses. Remember what I said?
Yeah. Uh. Yeah, that misses. Unless you
Yeah, I
dump a
figured.
million luck points in.
We don't have
I
a
do not have
million.
a million.
We already burned them all. So yeah, you throw it, and it just kind of hits the shelf instead. Just, maybe you might see it like through this guy's eyeball.
Well, as soon as it misses, the blade basically just disappeared automatically.
Well, you might have seen some kind of object flying by.
Okay.
And yeah, that's her turn.
All right, and then this guy is going to continue his onslaught against Newbie. That probably won't go so well. I shouldn't have said anything. All right, Newbie, does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 23 hit you?
Not if I use shield.
Well, the first one's a crit anyway. It was a natural 20, so I assume that you'll be able to use shield after the natural 20. Let's see, this will be this. You take 13 damage from that crit, and then I assume you use shield. Can you use shield as a reaction?
Yep.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be used as a reaction.
Yeah, I figured. So then the second one will miss because of shield or something like that.
Mm-mm.
So I suppose arguably he took a bit less than just one hit.
I mean, the guy did roll a 6 and a 3, so he did pretty decent damage all the same. Alright, but yeah. The other guy just keeps mashing at the door. And it's Newbie's turn.
Alright. Can use booming blade then. I think. Let me look at booming blade. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm like, this magic fighter stuff. I've never seen it before in my life.
Newbie's going to pick up Hope and start running away with him.
Okay, you will take an oppie.
Well, I currently have an AC of 23, so...
You like until next turn, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Does he get another natural 20? Nah, you're good. He rolled high, but not high enough.
Hey. Newbie's in here with Hope now.
Okay.
I like how you're leaving Iris alone with this guy.
Yeah, D20 Hope.
I'd like to also point out that I did not even enter the room, and the thing brought me from 31 to 0.
Apparently, being a goody two-shoes does not pay.
You walked out of the room.
Oh, there's one fail.
First fail. One success, one fail.
Are we gonna be like the ending to Terminator 2 in here, where he's gonna like fall into the lava and do the thumbs up?
Okay, Iris, try to get its attention and run the other way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I can convince this thing to focus on Iris, I can easily out. So if I can get it to focus on Iris, she can then just basically. I could probably almost certainly take a single hit from it, and it's almost certainly going to hit me. But yeah, if I get it to
that will give Newbie the chance to start trying to resuscitate Hope.
Yeah, so I'll try and get its attention, get it to focus on Iris. Hopefully my attack rolls are actually nice to me this time. And
you could just
then
run out the front door. Maybe it'd follow you out there.
Maybe.
To run.
All right. What's your move, Iris?
Okay, let me check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, she's gonna go down here, and then she's going to manifest both a Psychic Blade and a Psychic Dagger. She's going to use her attack to throw the Psychic Blade, and her bonus action to throw the Psychic Dagger. Hopefully one of them actually hits.
All right, go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
I do believe it does, yes.
Okay. Fortunately, since Newbie is there, I'm not getting sneak attack, but oh well. 4 psychic damage.
All right. It's 20.
Okay, and the dagger, 9 does not hit.
Nope.
Okay, and yeah, that's her turn.
All right.
Oh, and also, as before, the dagger disappears, and as flavor, it also says the dagger doesn't leave a mark, or the sword doesn't leave a mark where it hits, so...
Uh-huh. Well, regardless, you have his attention now.
Okay, fun.
So he's gonna run all the way over there, in front of the door, and then he's gonna make his onslaught against you. Let's see. I don't think your AC is a 19 or better.
No.
I'm like, these were the rolls I was expecting in the beginning, not the end. All right. Let's see. So both of those are going to hit. So that's 2 9s.
80.
Oh! Holy crap. Okay, yeah, this hurts. Okay.
Yep. And now it's Newbie's turn.
Hey. 5, 2.
I'm sure
Okay,
Iris
gonna
is
go
like,
over
why
here.
hast thou forsaken me?
Gonna go over here, set Hope on the ground, and try to resuscitate him.
All right, and I'm trying to. Is that a nature or survival check? I don't remember what it is.
Medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
17.
Yeah, you good.
So what rules are you doing? Are you doing it where I'm unconscious but stable for D4 hours, or do I get up?
I think I'm just gonna say unconscious, just cause healing items.
Yeah. So then it's a D4 hours unconscious.
Yeah.
All right. What's the D4?
I don't know. Roll it.
Oh, I get to do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you do it.
Well, see you in 4 hours, guys.
All right, hit. You are as you resuscitate the chikorita. It no longer smells like wilting plant or fall leaves.
I'll smite you, evildoer.
You're gonna be fine. I just hope Iris is fine too.
Iris is not fine.
Book it!
All right, and I don't think you need a tactics meeting, but here you go.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
you
no,
can
Iris is.
you can maybe hide, or but you probably want to get out of there.
Yeah, Iris is definitely gonna basically. Once she gets into the office space, depending on how close this thing is, she might hide, but otherwise, Iris is basically going to try and book it through the left door since this guy decided to block the other door.
Mhm.
Whereas I guess you guys are going to book it through the garage or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
this is a garage. Neato. I thought it was like a window and I was gonna have to throw a hand axe through it, but okay.
No, this is the garage. All right, are those them tactics?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and go.
Okay, so yeah, Iris is going to use her action to disengage and her bonus action to dash, so she's basically going to get 60 feet away from this thing. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, she's basically. I think I calculated that right. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, no, wait, she's one more. Yeah, she's basically booking it all out of there.
All right. And let's see who's this gonna go for now. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going this way.
No.
I rolled through this.
It's fine. I'm not worried. It'll be fine.
All right, and newbie.
Okay, newbie hears the stomping coming, I'm assuming.
I guess it's more like a.
The splat stomping. Okay, now let's see how this works. It should work just the way I think it's going to. Let's see, and it gets... Okay, 4 of them, nice. Okay, I'm gonna use Rock Tomb. And, this is a rock, okay?
Oh, wait. I can give you. Well, is it only 5 feet big?
Yeah.
Here you go. Boom.
Rock.
I could give you a rock too.
That looks
Okay.
like a Lego.
Too big. Okay, I need 2 more rocks.
Okay,
You could just dupe those ones, you know.
I don't know how to dupe.
Control
There-
C,
Boom.
Control Z.
Boom.
Rocks everywhere.
Okay. And is it an interaction, free action, or an action to try to open this garage?
You're gonna have to throw it from the bottom up. So it's gonna
Okay.
be an action.
Okay.
I would say, yeah. You're gonna throw it open.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But I already used my action for the
Oh yeah, good point.
rock tomb.
All right, well, you've grabbed the little string to pull on,
Okay.
and Hope's having a good time.
Yeah. In the name of restaurant.
Okay, tactics time.
I mean, there's not much tactics here. Iris is
Open the
gonna
door.
You don't need to
Iris-
hide. There's a door right here.
Yeah, no. Since Iris hears it doesn't see it and hears it's not really there, she's basically just gonna bolt out of the door.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I suppose we can't really say we coordinated where our meetup spot is, so but Iris is probably gonna go north because that's the opposite way of where the golds are.
And there's no exits north.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, I'll be unconscious for 4 hours.
Okay. Have fun.
Good plan.
All right, go for it, Iris.
Okay, movement, dash, and dash.
90 feet.
50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay, right up there. Oops, I didn't need to move the map. Vroom! She just bolts out the door and all the way over there. Barry, there's a scary thing after us!
You don't see him nearby.
Okay.
All right, and then the Melmetal. He comes over to the rock, and he's gonna punch it. Now, as far as I know, rocks have very bad AC, but he might be very taxed.
Let's see what. It doesn't say what the AC of the rock is, so that's something you're gonna have to figure out.
Oh no.
I think I actually looked this up earlier. Stone has an AC of 17, and its HP is generally determined by the
Guys.
by the DM.
Okay.
Or,
Well,
yeah, by the size and by the DM. Since it's 5 feet, it would be considered small, I believe.
Yep.
So if it's a fragile rock, its average HP is going to be 3, where if it's a resilient rock, its average HP is going to be 10.
Yeah, it already has 10 HP. I'll just say it has 15 AC for now. Because it is a tier 1. So it does hit it once. So, let's see what has he got. Yeah, that rock is still standing.
It has a big crack in it.
Just all right, and go newbie.
open the door! Open the door!
Yeah, so you throw the door open. You see the light of day. And
Okay.
also all of the rubble and crap on this side of the garage.
Okay. Gonna pick up Fren over here.
I'm like, is that also an action?
Oh yeah, probably.
I'm like, yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna get ready to pick him up and run on my next turn.
All right. And then, unless you plan on like going back inside, well, I guess we can keep the initiative order, but for all intents and purposes, I think you're basically out of initiative, Iris.
Yeah, Iris is for all practicality's sake, Iris is kind of gone.
Yeah, unless you make your way around the building to the garage.
We can snipe it.
Oh my god, my cat's snoring, and it's the funniest thing ever.
Cat snores are funny.
Put your mic up to her so that she can voice act for Hope right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's like really random, just out of nowhere.
They sound like.
That is exactly what they sound like. Alright, so I guess it's top of the round. I think that only Newbie has things to do this round, though.
Newbie knows what he's gonna do. No need for tactics.
Yeah, I know, right?
Unless Barry is evil and attacks Iris or something.
He just shish kebabs her. Alright, so the Melmetal is gonna try and break his way through again. Yeah, I think that this rock is dead.
Well, he gotta break through another one in order to...
Yeah, this rock is totaled. So... So one rock has been destroyed. He only needs to clear one more. And Newbie.
Okay. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, and I think I can sufficiently say he won't break the rocks in time to really catch up with you.
Okay.
Alright, so you go northward, and eventually you see a whole bunch of meltan running towards the south entrance, including help my brain.
Barry.
Including Barry, yes. I was like, I wrote his name, but I don't want to look at the window. Yeah, so Barry and a bunch of meltan start going towards the south entrance, and they kind of just flood in. And then eventually a good chunk of them walk out. Some of them might be carried, similar to Hope. And you see Barry kind of looking around. Goodbye, Twin Barry.
Well, Newbie's actually looking for him, so eventually
Yeah.
Newbie's gonna...
You're gonna find him, and he's just gonna be like, "You broke your What did you do to him?"
I
What
didn't
did-
do anything to
I
him.
suppose I shouldn't accuse. Did he go in the room?
He did not go into the room. That was me and her.
Did he tell you not to go in?
He didn't. Well, see, here's the thing. No.
Well, I guess that I can't be too mad at you then.
Yeah, it hurt. A lot.
I suppose I should explain you what that room is for. We call it the pouring room. When a meltan, my people, evolve, they don't evolve through normal means, even a dusk stone or something of that nature. We need a lot of metal to do it, typically gallium. So we melt down a bunch of it and pour it in there until we can have enough of it to evolve into what is called a melmetal. Now, when the thief, even though he didn't, I suppose we could call it the saboteur, came in, two meltan were in the process of becoming melmetal, so they could help with a future project. And what ended up happening was they became, I don't know, corrupted, persuaded. we couldn't really do anything, so we sealed them in as fast as possible and shut down the foundry. But we went back in there and we found some things. Maybe they'll mean something to you. And so he hands Iris, since I'm assuming that Newbie's still carrying Hope.
Yeah.
So he hands Iris like a small container, like a little jar or something, and it has really fine black soil, like it came from a volcanic place, and pristine white pearly sand that you saw in the vision of Newbie's door, more gateway. And then he also hands you an unknown tablet or tile. And this is an S unknown, but you guys don't know that. He's like, do these mean anything to you? This is the only evidence we found, and they were found in the basin where the melmetal were. We're hoping that after knocking them out, they might come to their senses, but just in case, we've locked them up.
Hope.
Sorry, he's just dreaming about making puns with his name. And what you said, that too. Well, I think I've seen this stand somewhere before. We're probably gonna end up going there.
Well, I trust you and the Templar who valiantly threw himself in front of the melmetal to save you will find the culprit while we try to make sure that no one else is corrupted by the saboteur.
Okay.
I like to imagine Newbie's like, Hope's leaf is like dangling in front of Newbie's face, and he's constantly having to blow it out of the way.
Yeah.
And he also says, as a thank you for at least attempting to help our people and find out what was wrong, I judged you poorly before, so he gives you another 100 gold pieces to split up, or if you want to dump it all into Iris, whatever.
Well, I think we're going to be looking for somewhere where we can get healing supplies.
Oh yes, the general store has some orange berries for sale.
Yeah, we'll probably want to pick up a few of those. Thank you.
You're most welcome. I should thank you, and in one way you've at least made it so we can open the foundry again.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's not so bad. Everyone can get back to work.
Yeah,
Though
you stalled
Well,
them pretty well.
Well, there's a melmetal rampaging through the town.
Well, they all ran inside to go beat him up in a mosh pit.
Alright. So, anything else to be said, or can we go pop an orange berry in the chikorita?
No, yeah, you can do that. I guess the rest of this will be off-camera shopping or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, before we go to the off-camera shopping, sorry, don't mean to
No, you're
steal the
good.
plot. So, like, Iris has been basically silent this entire time. Like, her usual energy has basically been non-existent.
Oh, so it's Hope.
I mean, Hope is dying right now, but fair enough. And she's sort of, as after they're all leaving, she's just she's just sort of quickly whispering to herself, no, 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 no. And she's
Feeling
sort of
alright
not
there?
even paying attention.
Iris, don't go wandering off. You don't want to get lost here.
Huh? What? What?
Stay with the group.
Okay. Okay. And she follows along.
All right.
Okay, now.
All right. Well, unless we have any more role playing to do,
Nope.
that will conclude this session. So thank you guys for watching this one. I had
Yeah.
fun doing this. I'm glad I was able to pull it. And
We already got our first down.
our first down.
It took longer for that to happen in Dark Heroes.
Yeah, well, we're also going a bit faster pace here.
Yep.
But yeah, we will see you guys in. Is it the 4th episode? The 4th episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.